And a new study says fewer young Americans are achieving economic and family milestones typically associated with adulthood. According to a working paper from the U.S. Census Bureau, fewer adults between the ages of 25 and 34 are getting married, having children, or moving out of their parents' home. Now, on the flip side, more young adults are completing their education and entering the workforce. CBS News MoneyWatch reporter Megan Cerullo joins us now in the studio with more on this fascinating study. Megan, good to have you here. So let's talk about this. What are the milestones that have historically been associated with adulthood?
In the 1970s, almost half of young adults between the ages of 25 and 34 had achieved the following four milestones. They'd moved out of their parents' home, they were working, they were married, and they had a child. That is not the case today. Today, less than a quarter of young adults have achieved all four of those, we'll call them milestones, that are typically or have at least have historically been associated with adulthood. And that reflects changing economic conditions and changing societal norms, too.
Yeah, let's talk more about the why, because the study shows there's been a decline in family formation milestones and a rise in economic milestones. Do we know why this is happening?
Polling shows that young people increasingly prize and prioritize economic security. So that's why they're moving out and they're getting jobs. And it also reflects rising costs of necessities, grocery costs, gas costs, and childcare costs can be exorbitant. So they're forgoing some of those family milestones in favor of achieving economic security. We also know we've seen an increase in people who live with a kid, who are employed, and who are living independently but aren't married, and that reflects the fact that people are maybe partnered up but haven't tied the knot because younger people are less traditional about marriage.
And gender roles have changed a lot, too. Has women's increased participation in the workforce shifted some of those traditional milestone markers?
It absolutely has. So in the 70s, the second most common grouping after achieving all four milestones was that people were living independently, were married, had kids, but weren't working, and that reflected a parent who was home taking care of kids. These days, however, because more women are participating in the workforce, they're living independently and they're working, but they might not be married or they might not have a kid.
Really interesting stuff. Megan Cerullo, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.